quick pick a card reading entitled What Makes You Stand Out and What Are People Saying About You. Now, you've got a choice between pile number 1, pile number 2, or pile number 3. Now, pile number 1 is represented by the pink quartz stone. Pile number 2 is represented by the purple quartz stone. And pile number 3 is represented by the blue quartz stone. So you got a choice between each pile, or you can choose more than one pile if you feel drawn to. All right, let's move on to pile number 1. What makes you stand out, pile number 1? Oh, I'm hearing Queen of the Night. Whitney Houston, Queen of the Night. I feel what makes you stand out is your big kind heart. People can sense that you have a big kind heart. There's something very nurturing and compassionate about you. And even if you don't interact with these individuals, people can actually sense this from you. Okay. I also feel like many people have seen you do things that are very charitable, you know, because I'm picturing somebody like dishing out meals for homeless people. I'm seeing, you know, someone giving their last £5 to someone that is homeless on the street. And I feel like maybe out of your friendship group or your family members, you are the only or one of the only people that actually does these types of acts, is what I'm picking up. You're very compassionate. This is what makes you stand out. You're the type of person, I haven't even pulled any cards yet, right? But you're the type of person to cry after a film. You know, like say Notebook, or like I don't know, Lord of the Rings, it has come to mind. I've never seen that movie before, so I don't know why I got Lord of the Rings. But I feel as if what makes you stand out is your compassion. But we're going to draw some cards and see what makes you... Okay, so we've got the Star card. Wow. You see, I was picking up Whitney Houston, Queen of the Night. I feel like you are the type of person whereby wherever you go, heads turn. Okay, you've got star quality for days. That's the first thing, right? So I feel like you are the type of person to stop traffic. Okay, I'm picking up Pretty Woman. I'm not saying you're the character in Pretty Woman, Julia Roberts. I'm just saying I believe there's a scene where she's walking in the street and she's wearing that short dress and her body just looks banging. And I know like that wasn't her real body. I don't know how they managed to do that back in those days anyway, to make it look like it was her body. But I feel as if you stop traffic. Like you're the type of person to dress down but still gain a lot of attention. Now the thing is, some people believe that they have to wear less to be seen as sexy. Sexiness is an energy. And I feel as if, and don't get me wrong, like some people, if they do wear less, they look hot, right? But when you're really sexy, you can wear a hoodie and you can wear jogging bottoms and you will still exude, you know, that appeal. And I feel like you've got that. You have that appeal whereby even if you're dressed down, no makeup, your energy does the talking. Your essence is extremely powerful. People are drawn to your energy. People find your energy to be very healing. People feel as if you are a star, is what I'm picking up with the Star card. You could be in Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith. And I feel as if whatever group, club, or setting you're in, you stand out. You know, you could have a lot of different friends. A lot of people want to be your friend because there's just something magnetic about you. So this is what makes you stand out, because a lot of people see how others are drawn to you and it makes them feel very intrigued. It makes them want to get to know you. A lot of people see how you turn heads. Now, with this quality you have, I must say, right, that some people can become a little bit intimidated by it. So for instance, if you like a guy, that guy will like you and find you attractive, but you may find that there's two scenarios here. You may find that some guys will shy away from talking to you, and you may be feeling like, have I got something on my face? No, they are intimidated by your energy. They are intimidated by your star power, right? Or you can date some guys or girls, okay, whoever you, whatever your preference is, and you may find that, not all cases, that they are extremely insecure, and they may try and play games to make you insecure because they feel as though they are not worthy to be with someone like you, because they are in awe of you. They are also a fan of you in some cases as well, unfortunately, right? And I just feel like sometimes you may feel like you're alone. Sometimes you may feel as if, can I meet anyone that's like me? So the trick here is to try and match with someone that is on your energetic, that has the same energetic vibration as you. Now, it's easier said than done, but basically what I'm saying is, and I'm saying this because I said this to one of my sisters because she has this same type of energy, right? Match, try and match with somebody that is high vibrational like yourself, that has ambition, that has goals, so I feel like that's the trick in any relationship, right? Because I feel like with your energy, you can intimidate love suitors, right? But if they have their own thing going on, I don't know why I'm stuttering, guys. The moon's in Leo. I'm a Leo. Maybe it's affecting me. But if they have their own things going on, then it won't be so much as a threat. That's why a lot of celebrities go out with each other, because, and I'm not saying you have to go out with a celebrity. Maybe you might have to go out with a celebrity, or someone that's got the same type of status that you have. And some of you are like, I haven't got status, but your energy radiates, you know, high caliber. Your energy radiates someone that is an authority, someone that works, someone that should be working in a position of authority. So basically, I'm saying you need to get someone that's on that level. And going back to the point of when I said that's why celebrities date each other and they don't, the relationships don't always work out. It's because they may feel like, I have to go out with someone that understands my life. I have to go out with someone that, has got their own. Because there's a risk sometimes to date someone that is not on the same level as you, or if not higher than you. There could be a risk. And I feel like, I'm not saying you date down, because with your energy, I feel like, from what I was saying at the beginning of your reading, you are the type of person that is very compassionate. So you're not looking at people to see if they've got a certain amount of money or if they've got status. You genuinely connect to people on a heartfelt level, and you could be thinking that they're connecting to you in the same way. And yes, they are. They find you very appealing. They find you very compassionate. But then I feel like, because your energy is very potent, because you shine very brightly, some people can get intimidated by that. So what makes you stand out is your star quality. You could have you definitely got a high vibration. I feel like it could be your laugh as well. I feel like your personality shines through. People find you to be very playful, very bubbly, very high vibrational, very optimistic. Someone that's very pleasant to be around, someone that's very healing. When you leave people feel uplifted. They feel rejuvenated. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you could be a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith. So what stands out about you is how stable you actually are. Now, some of you could actually own your own property. Some of you can have your own business. You may not have these things, but people just assume that You are someone that's got all your ducks in a row. People assume as if you could be married as well. Okay, I feel like I'm hearing the word very well put together, so you could be very well put together is what I'm picking up, and people find you to be very classy. So what stands out about you is your manners. You got impeccable manners, and you're very classy, and you have this neat way of dressing. You have this neat way of doing your makeup. You know, you could have a very low tone to your voice. You could be very pleasant. You know, I am picking up, yeah, Venus in Taurus as well, but there's something very neat and very classy about you. You could be very reserved, so people could assume that you are married, even if you are single, because you have a lot of value. So people feel as if you have a lot of value, and you're very modest is the right word. You're not very loud and brash. You know, you could have that side to you, but there's a side to you where you're very reserved, very classy. You may have like a classical look. I'm thinking Audrey Hepburn, right? I know she's not a Taurus, but I'm thinking Audrey Hepburn. But what stands out to other people is your class, okay? And your natural beauty. You know, you're very regal. Look how there's a crown on the head right here. And you're very stable minded and stable within self, and you know yourself as well, you know, is what I'm picking up. And people find you to be extremely reliable. So what stands out about you is that you're very reliable, and you are very mature for your age, regardless of what your age is. And you may have always been mature for your age as well. So what stands out about you, we've got the Six of Pentacles. Again, you're very charitable. You are very compassionate. You believe in fairness and kindness. So maybe with romantic suitors, you know, it was never a thing of you always giving or always taking. It was always balanced. You don't mind splitting the bill. You know, I know everyone came for Gabrielle Union when she said her and her partner or her husband, you know, went 50-50. And I was kind of sitting on the fence with that one, because I was thinking to myself, I don't understand the problem. I don't get it. But maybe because of the amount of money that they may both make, they just assume that he should pay for everything. But some women generally like paying their own way. And I feel for you, you could be a person that wants to split the bill. You could be a person that doesn't feel like because it's a man or because it's a woman, they should be in the kitchen washing the dishes and cooking the food. Like, even if you're a male listening to this, you would cook the meal for your family, right? Or for your spouse, right? If you are a female, you would take your man out on a date. You will see something in the shop and pick it up for them. So what makes you stand out is that you're very compassionate, yes, but you're very empathetic, and you don't mind switching genders. You don't believe that because someone's of a certain gender, they need to fit in a certain box. It's what I'm picking up, right? Six of Pentacles. What makes you stand out again, it's tying in with the Six of Pentacles, and I didn't even see that I had this card, but because I was just channeling with the actual stone, right? You generally care about the welfare of others, and like I said, people have seen you giving to charity or feeding the homeless, and some of you have given to charity large amounts as well. You know, you always offer your support, you always offer your help. You're there in a crisis when people need you. You're reliable, you know, and you don't ask for nothing back in return. So that's what makes you stand out. What makes you stand out? We've got the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So you could be a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith. And I feel like you may have come from a troubled background, and I don't want to trigger anyone, but you, because I'm seeing like with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, you didn't have the best upbringing, but you did not allow your upbringing to determine your future. So in the now, you are successful, or you're on your way to become very successful, because you've got this magnificent bold star quality that is very attractive to a lot of different people, you know. And I feel that people are intrigued by your private life, And you don't allow people to know about your home life. You don't allow people to know about whether or not you're in a relationship, whether or not you've got children. Even if people know that you have children, or if they know that you are in a relationship, you don't talk about this to, say, work colleagues or even friends. You have a way whereby you keep your private life private. You know, what stands out about you is that you're not materialistic. You know, you could have a lot of money in the bank, but you don't flash your cash. You don't talk about your wealth, is what I'm picking up. So some people can have the assumption that you don't have more than you actually do. It's because you don't talk about your business. You're fiercely private, is what I'm picking up. You may not invite people to your home as well. So this is friends. It may feel like, I feel like I'm close to him, or I feel like I'm close to her, but I've never been to their house, you know. With the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm hearing what stands out about you is that you are a bachelor or a bachelorette. So people may know that you're single, and they may know that you don't want to be in a relationship. It's by choice. I don't know why I'm hearing sofa surfing for some of you. So what stands out about you is that you may not stay at home a lot. You could always be on the road. You could always be connecting with different friends. You could be in different groups, associated with different clubs, organizations. So you're not really one. This is not for all of you, but it's for some of you. You don't really stay at home a lot. Eight of Cups. What stands out about you is that you're not afraid to cut people off if you feel like they have crossed you, and you don't look back. You know, once you're done, you're done. You're done out here, right? So Eight of Cups is, some of you may have left like a long-term relationship, is what I'm picking up. This has something to do with like family members as well. So what stands out about you is that, yeah, Ten of Pentacles and Eight of Cups, you may not be close to your parents, or some of you may not have parents. I don't want to trigger any of you. And people find you to be very balanced. Like, people are shocked that you not having the upbringing that you deserve did not affect you. Like, you still made a name for yourself. You know, it's almost as if you use your pain as power. So what stands out about you is that people may know that you've come from nothing, but you, boy, you are something. You know, you really are something with the Eight of Cups. This talks about abandonment with the Eight of Cups. Some of you could be like non-committal as well. So some people may feel like again, tying in with what I said about you not wanting to be in a relationship, some people may feel as if you've got this like non-committal side to you, or you don't commit to a specific friend or partner for very long. Like, you just want your independence. So there's a detached energy that people pick up from you, is what I'm feeling. Knight of Wands. You could be a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Live. Okay, so what stands out about you is that you are extremely stunning, very magnetic, very high vibrational, optimistic, positive. You could be somebody that travels a lot. Again, with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, you are not close to your family, is what I'm picking up. And I feel like you're the type of person that makes family, you know, connects with people that are like family wherever you go. But you are not prejudiced as well. So you could be in a relationship right now with somebody that is not of the same cultural background as yourself. For others of you, I feel like maybe in the past you dated out of your race. You didn't care. You know, maybe this is one of the reasons why your family had turned their back on you, because there's something about, not for all of you, some of you are not in communication with your family, or you are, but you're not close to your family because you march to the beat of your own drum. You do your own thing, you know, and you're non-conformist. Surprised I ain't got the Hierophant card. But I feel like you're a non-conformist. Like, you don't conform to the system of your family structure. It's like you are a generational curse breaker, is what I'm picking up. And I'm hearing some people in the family know just to leave you alone. And you may have felt like you didn't really fit in with your family because you are the type of person to speak out when there's an injustice. You know, you like to stick up for the underdog. If you feel like your family are being, you know, mean and cruel in any way, you will stand up. You will speak out, regardless if you know everyone's going to turn on you. But you already got a backup plan. You know that they may turn on you, but and you know where you're going to go when they do, is what I'm picking up. So I feel as if with the Knight of Wands, you know, you are an advocate for the underdog. You speak your truth. You know, you are free spirited. You are outspoken. You could be like an activist, or you could be, you know, with that Aquarian energy as well. You are the type of person to stand up to bullies. You are the type of person to defend yourself and others and face the consequences later. Not to say you want to purposely get yourself into trouble, but yeah, some of you, I feel like, you know, you could live like a very colorful life, like very loud and colorful, where you're always traveling. That's why for some of you, you don't want to settle down, is what I'm picking up, because you know that your life is very fast paced. You may not want to, you know, you feel like it'll be unfair to get involved with somebody with the way my life is. Like you could live life in the fast lane. Some of you can own like a motorbike or something, but not for all of you. But I feel that you don't want to be tied down. You don't want to be caged in. You want to break free. You want to explore. You want to connect with different people from different backgrounds, you know, and it may have upset certain family members, but you believe that everyone should be treated fairly, is what I'm picking up. What stands out about you also is that you could be bilingual. You know, you could be from a different cultural background from, you know, the people that you are around. Not for all of you, but you stand out maybe for your hairstyles. You stand out maybe because you can speak different languages. You stand out also because people are intrigued by the way that you can just connect with anyone from any walk of life. And it's almost as if you've met these individuals before, but sometimes you're like, nah, I just literally met them just now. But people generally feel that they have a great rapport with you. You know, you're the type of person, like, even if you work in a shop, people want to come back just to see you, just to have that conversation with you, because you connect with so many different people. You're non-judgmental as well, is what I'm picking up. And you're not the type of person to align with people just because they are a manager, just because they've got money. Like, you have your own morals, you know. You prefer, in some cases, to align with the underdog. But with this Knight of Wands card, yeah, I feel like what stands out about you is your sexuality. Like, a lot of people find you very physically attractive and very alluring, but unattainable. You're very unattainable. This is what stands out about you, because maybe people feel like they've never seen you with a partner, or I feel for some of you, you get a lot of good looking partners as well, is what I'm picking up. You get a lot of yeah, hot partners. And you know, that's making me want to backtrack now, because I'll say you need to connect with people that are on your level. I feel like for some of you, you have connected to people that were on your level. So I know you're very physically attractive with the Star card, right? And what stands out about some of you is that you have beautiful hands, and some of you could actually be married, right? Some of you could have tattoos as well. Tattoos going up your back, like star tattoos. Doesn't have to be. Some of you could have tattoos on your hands. Some of you could wear like expensive jewelry, so people know that you like your jewelry. People know that you smell good. There's something about your perfume, is what I'm picking up. Like, you take care of your appearance. But with this Knight of Wands, I feel as if you may have dated people that were very physically attractive like yourself, but then you may have found out that they were very shallow and they had nothing really to talk about. And you like to have conversations with people, you know, whereby it's not just about the mundane. It's not just about fashion. You like to have conversations that actually get you thinking, is what I'm picking up. So I feel as if what stands out about you also, yeah, you're not, I'm hearing that you're not prejudiced, and I'm also hearing that you are not materialistic as well. You could go towards people that are non-conformists as well. You can go towards people that are are viewed as very eccentric and quirky, this is the type of people that you may like to date. Because some people may say, like, why are you dating him? Like, why are you dating her? I don't get it. You get it. You get it. As long as you're not hurting anyone or yourself, then, you date who you want to date. And I feel like you've broken down some sort of traditional values from your family. Okay, so what are people saying about you? Okay, so we've got the Page of Wands. Some of you could be in Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith. And I feel like people are saying that you want to be single. You don't want to be in a relationship. You want to explore. You want to travel. You want to date. And you don't want to be tied down. Some people could be saying that you are very petite as well. Or some of you may have lost weight. Or some people may feel as if you look different from how you looked before. Some people may also be saying that you've got great legs and you like to show off your legs, is what I'm picking up. And yes, I feel like some people may be saying that you have your eyes focused on getting to the top. So you're not wanting to be in a relationship. Even if you are in a relationship, you act single. It's like you want to break free. You want to be in okay, some of you don't want to be in a relationship. So this is what some people are saying. Some people may be saying that you want to be single. Some people are also saying that you are starting a business or you are going to be successful in your career because you're very ambitious, is what I'm picking up. People are saying that you're very energetic, and some of you could be into sports as well. So this could be at the gym, but some people are saying that you are very self-focused on yourself. You don't want to get sidetracked. You don't want to get tied down, is what I'm picking up. Yeah, we've got the Page of Pentacles. We've got two pages. Some people could be saying that you look young for your age. You could be a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith. Some people could be also saying that you're very studious. People say that you are very intelligent, very studious. You don't mind working from the bottom. Some people are wanting to know what your line of work is. Some people are gossiping and saying that there's something about you starting a business, or you started working for a new company right now. And maybe eventually you're going to, some people could be saying you started a new company and they don't know if you're going to rise up in that company. You might still be on the level that you are on now, because there's not really much prospects in the company that you work for. Some people are also saying that, again, that single energy, that you want to be single. Like, even if you're in a relationship, you don't act like you're in a relationship. I'm hearing some people saying that you're single and you're willing to mingle, but you don't want nothing serious, is what I'm picking up. People could be saying that you're very humble, very grounded, but there's something secretive about you. Some people could be saying that you are in university. Or you're studying, and that you funded your own course and you're independent and you're hard to pin down, is what I'm picking up. So that's what I have for you, pile number 1. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will speak to you soon, my darling. Okay, we're going to move on to pile number 2. What is it about you that makes you stand out, pile number 2? Wow. Okay, so we've got the Death card, 7 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, 7 of Wands, the Moon card, the 5 of Cups, the 3 of Wands. I think you got a bit more than the first. Yeah, you have. All right, we'll start with these first, right? What makes you stand out, pile number two? All right, before I go into that, let me just try and get energy or tap into the stone. There's something like, I'm hearing like diamond in the rough because I'm rubbing the stone and it feels quite hard. So some people may feel like you're a diamond in the rough. It's the same color as the cards. You know, some people feel like you stand out because you have a very, you got a healing energy, but you could have like a purple aura. And some people may feel like, some people may not know about the colors of auras. Not everyone does, but your aura is spiritual. So some, what makes you stand out is that you're spiritual, but you may not be seen as spiritual, even though people will feel there's something unique, there's something different about this person. Because I feel like you've got a purple aura, and purple auras are usually spiritual. I'm hearing like high priestess. You can read the room, you can read people. Some people can feel a bit uncomfortable about you being able to read them. Let's tap into it now. All right. So, what makes you stand out? I feel like you've got a very striking look about you. You could have Pluto conjuncting your sun. You could have Pluto conjuncting your moon, is what I'm picking up for some of you, not for all of you. But there's something very plutonic about you where you are very alluring, very seductive. I'm hearing you are an enigma. So what stands out about you is your sex appeal, and you are the type of person to, little bit like pile number one, because we've got the Six of Wands here, but you could be dressed up, covered up, but your sex appeal oozes through. So you could be the type of person whereby you're wearing like all black, but or black top, black jeans, whatever the case is, but there's something very potent about you, there's something very alluring about you, and your energy is intense. So I'm hearing your energy can make a grown man cry. You know, there's something very dangerous about you. You've got an edge to you as well, is what I'm picking up. You could be quite edgy. You could have an edgy look. You could have like tattoos. You can have piercings. But even if you don't, even if you're just dressed down, you've got a very tantalizing and appealing and potent sex appeal. Some of you could have like Neptune on your moon, conjuncting your moon. Some of you could have Neptune on your sun. And I feel like, let me see if we've got, yeah, I feel as if you are very seductive. So you may not realize this, but people find you to be very seductive. People are drawn to you. People are mesmerized by you. You have a allure, because we've got the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is Neptunian energy. Neptune is the planet of illusions, dreams, fantasy. Like, you have that ability to become one's fantasy. You could be very creative. You could always change your hair. You could change up your look a lot of the times. And this is very intriguing. So people find you to be sexually alluring, as well as someone that has a different look. It's very Neptunian, very dreamy as well. Like you can have beautiful eyes because we got the moon card here as well. So people find you very maternal as well, like very nurturing, you got very healing energy. You could be very curvaceous, very voluptuous as well. Because I'm hearing you may have like curvy thighs, curvy hips, a curvy backside. You could have like large bosoms. Even if you're slender, your face is very striking. And even if you're slender, I feel like you've got an intense sex appeal, is what I'm picking up. People can be... Okay, I feel like you gain a lot of attention with the Six of Wands. Like a lot of people stop and stare. A lot of people are attracted to you. A lot of people find you very attractive. And this has caused a bit of drama in your life with the Five of Cups, because you may have felt like alone, because you may have felt like you only connected with people that wanted you to be arm candy. Or you may have felt as if people turned on you because of the way that you look. So what stands out about you, pile number 2, is that you are very sexy and very beautiful, extremely beautiful, with the Seven of Cups and the Moon card. Some of you could be mothers as well. What stands out about you is that you have this appeal whereby people feel like they need to rescue you, they need to save you. And what stands out about you is that despite you being extremely attractive, some of you could be in the public eye. Some of you could be on social media platforms and have huge followers. Some of you could be like entertainers, dancers, singers, or just like social media influencers. And I feel like what stands out about you is that you're very graceful and humble despite your fame. You could be very humble. You're very skilled and talented in what you do. And there's a potency with you, which I picked up upon. So even in regards to your work, you stand out for your work. There's an intensity behind your work. And I'm thinking of like Lady Gaga, Beyonce, Mariah Carey, who else? Jennifer Lopez. They all have Scorpio moons. And if you think about these beautiful females that I just mentioned, right, their work ethic is incredible. I'm not saying that they're, like me personally, I love Beyonce. I think she's like the best to ever do it for a female, right? Whitney Houston for me is the best female vocalist of all time. That's my personal opinion. Best female entertainer is Beyonce, in my opinion, hands down. I love Lady Gaga. I just think she's just incredible. She's in the lane of her own. I was listening to her new track yesterday and I was just like, yeah, she's come back strong. I love Lady Gaga. I love Mariah Carey. I mentioned these females because if you look at the work ethic and if you look at their body of work, there's a lot of passion poured into their body of work. There's a lot of, because Mariah Carey writes her own songs. Beyonce used to write, but she does get songwriters. Lady Gaga writes her own song. Lady Gaga's an entertainer. Beyonce's an entertainer. Jennifer Lopez, not my favorite artist, but she's got strong work ethic. She pours her heart and soul into her craft. I mentioned these females because they pour their heart and soul into their craft, into their work, right? And I feel as if you have that same ability. So you could be known for your skills and talents. Some of you could be singers, actors, dancers, photographers, athletes, and with no shadow of a doubt, people are mesmerized by your work ethic. People are mesmerized by your skills. People are mesmerized by your body of work. People are shocked. They're like, wow, like how, like borderline genius. So what stands out about you is that your body of work stands apart from everyone else's. Even if some of you work in an office, some of you may have left a workplace because the jealousy got too much, or some of you feel like a workplace is very toxic because you are feeling or being, yeah, people are not giving you your dues, and you know that you go hard, and it's not about you putting in the work to get that adoration and praise, but you know that maybe you deserve more, but there's an environment that's not making you happy. And some of you may not feel comfortable with the attention that you get, because with the attention that you get, you may have gotten this attention since you were younger than you are now. It's always been met with controversy. It's always been met with jealousy. It's always been met with, especially the feminines, wanting to come up against you, because some feminines could find you quite threatening, unfortunately. But once people get to know you, and it's because of the way you look, and that's not your fault, blame it on your parents. Blame it on the DNA. Blame it on the parents. But some females that are not in their power could feel quite threatened about you, because what stands out about you is that you're extremely sexy, and sometimes people just don't want to like you if you're sexy, because there's a fear that you could take their partner, that you could take their man. So automatically when people see you, not all the time, because I don't want to put it out there, but some people, other females, may just automatically just look at you and just feel triggered by you. So you could trigger other women. They could feel like you're going to take their man, or you trigger something within them because they look at you and they feel like, but I'm her size. How come I don't get that same attention? But I look a little bit like her, or she looks nothing like me. So how come? And these could be females that thought that they were that girl, or men that thought that they were that guy. But it's an energy thing with you. Your energy is very sensual, and it's very alluring. It's like you're a siren. You're not intending to, but you can draw a lot of people to you. People are drawn to your watery center, and people find you to be very hypnotic, is what I'm picking up. So what stands out about you is that you may not let people get too close to you, and this could also cause people to feel like you think you're too nice, but you're generally a very private person. You could be a person that has gone through many transformations, and I feel like you do go through transformations whereby you change your look a lot, so people can't keep up with you, and because you may change your look a lot, people may feel like you're inauthentic, because once they may feel like they're getting close to you, but then you may change your look. But just because you change your look doesn't mean you change your personality. But they can't adapt, is what I'm picking up. So I do feel like some people feel like you stand out only because you're sexy. Some people may feel like you stand out and get opportunities because of your sex appeal, because of your beauty. Or they may feel like you're manipulating other people to get to where you want to go. What makes you stand out is how other people are drawn to you. Like, especially females, they may feel like you can have your pick and choose as to who you want to date. And this could intimidate some of them as well. For some of you, it could be a mother that is, could be envious of the fact that you look the way you look and you have options as well. They may have felt like they didn't have the options that you have. For others of you, it's other females that you may work with. It could be old friends with the Five of Cups that you had to let go, up to 5 friends for some of you. They just feel like some people, they can see that you're stunning, and you may have found that some people may have turned on you, unfortunately, or didn't want to be your friend, or didn't want to invite you out because of the fear that you're going to get all the attention, because you're very attractive and your energy is very seductive and alluring. And Spirit is saying, like, don't censor yourself to appease others. Like, embrace yourself. Because I feel like you're very humble anyway. But sometimes you may feel like it's a curse with the Five of Cups. Because you may feel alone. You may feel like, why is everyone acting this way towards me? I haven't done anything. Like, you genuinely want to make connections with people. And people feel that you're very intense as well. Like, you've got an intense energy. So sometimes people may just not like you because of how sexy you are. And for some of you, it's because of your body shape. They're just envious, or they just assume that you're going to get the best job. You know, they can't get past the fact that you are alluring and stunning. But also, I feel that what stands out about you is your work ethic, as well as your body of work, and how you do your work, and how your work stands apart from anyone else that's doing the same line of work as you. All right, so we've got the Four of Cups. What stands out about you is that you enjoy being alone. I'm hearing Beyonce. I know I walk alone, but I walk alone for a reason. Some of you could be loners, but loners by choice. Because you may have found that people have betrayed you. People, gossip about you for no reason, or people just don't want to like you. People don't even want to get to know you. And you could just feel alone. So you became your own best friend. So what stands out about you is that you are alone, but you enjoy your own company, because it brings you healing. Okay, the Justice card. What stands out about you is that you are non-traditional. Some people may feel as if you like, some of you could be married, and even if you're married, some people could think that you're cheating or something with the Justice card. Or what stands out about you is that you are either newly single, or you act like you're single even if you're married. For some of you. Yeah, because we've got the Two of Cups in the reverse. What stands out about you is that you act like you're not committal. And some people, oh man, sorry guys. So I feel as if what stands out about you is that it's almost as if you don't even want to be in a relationship with anyone. And I feel like if you are in that space, it's because you're trying to be in a relationship with yourself. You're trying to learn yourself. You're trying to understand yourself. And I'm here to tell you, you are magical. You are magnetic. You are amazing. You are sensual. You are seductive. You are beautiful. You are alluring. You are intelligent. You are passionate. And these things are to be celebrated. But it's almost as if you could have been around people that tried to make you feel, and it's not everyone, because people like this generally, like some people actually like this. Some, you have a lot of people that do look up to you, is what I'm picking up. So some of you could have like a large social media following, and what stands out about you is that you are very popular. Okay, people see that a lot of people do actually like you, and not just like you in a romantic sense, like you in a sense whereby people generally like your personality. It's not everyone that's gonna dislike you. Those people have issues with themselves that they need to work out, but they project their unhealed wounds onto you to make you feel like it's your fault for liking yourself. I listen to Alice Love exists, right? She's one of my favorite tarot readers because she was one of the first people I listened to. We actually started in the same year, right? And I remember her saying in one of her readings, something about, pardon me for, she said something like, pardon me for even liking myself or loving myself. But it's true. It's like some people want to come up against you. No, what did she said? How dare, it's like, how dare you for liking yourself or loving yourself? And it's true. You get people that just generally don't want to, they've got an issue with you because you like yourself. Are we not supposed to like ourselves? And that's the thing. Some of these individuals, if they just don't like you for no reason, please don't take it personal. I know it's easier said than done. These MOs, yeah, they don't even like themselves. So because they're uncomfortable, and the next time you find someone doesn't like you for no reason, check out how they are. You'll see that these people squirm. You see that these people are uncomfortable. You will see that these individuals are unsure, unstable, like they're unsure to be in their own skin because they don't like themselves. They don't feel comfortable in their own skin. And then when you're parading around, liking yourself, accepting yourself, and I'm not saying you're perfect because none of us are, but you've chosen to embrace your imperfections, and you could be a mirror to them to show them, look, you can embrace your imperfections too, but they take it as a disrespect. I don't like myself, so how dare you like yourself? It's not your problem. They need to take that up with a counselor or a psychologist. You cannot help them. Your role and your job is to continue to become the best version of yourself. And it may have taken you a long time to get to the place where you are now, because look, we've got a death card. You've gone through many trials and tribulations. So what stands out about you is that you triumphant over many downfalls. You rise again and again like a phoenix rising from the ashes. You have gone through a lot. And you don't need anyone's permission to embrace and love yourself. Spirit is saying to embrace and love yourself some more. And I feel like you're very passionate and dedicated to your work, to your craft. And, you're not hurting anyone. You are very experimental. You're very creative. Is what I'm picking up. 6 of Wands, yeah. Justice card in the reverse. Yeah, what stands out about you is that some of you may have gone through a divorce, or some of you may have gone through like a bereavement. You may have lost a partner. You may have lost a family member. But you have managed to overcome, I feel like you do a lot of healing work with the Hermit card. Like you have that ability to go within, to do the inner work. You don't run away and shy away from doing the inner work. Whether that means you go to counseling, you journal your thoughts, you meditate, you do a lot of inner work. Some of you could do yoga, meditation, like you believe in doing the inner work. And you, unfortunately, do connect with some people that are in refusal of doing the inner work. Oh, I'm stuttering today. Full moons in Leo. But yeah, I feel as if what stands out about you is that you have that ability to trigger others. And some people may feel so triggered to the point where they may try and isolate you to make you feel like it's a you problem. Well, it's actually them. They're trying to project their thoughts and feelings onto you. 2 of Cups, yeah. What stands out about you? Page of Swords is that you mind your own business. Like you're just generally concerned about yourself and your own well-being. You're not nosy. And some people may feel like, oh, he or she thinks she's better, because you're not interested in other people's life. Not to say that when you talk to people, you don't have a genuine concern. You do, but you've got a lot going on yourself. Like your focus is on becoming the best version of yourself. And when people do converse with you, they see how deep and spiritual and observant you really are, is what I'm picking up. We've got 10 of Cups in the reverse. What makes you stand out to others is that, because 10 of Cups talks about that happily ever after. Some people may feel like there's been something here in regards to your relationship. Your relationship ended and it wasn't the end of you. So despite you not being in a relationship anymore, you're still mastering yourself. You're still continuing to go forward. You're not letting that stop you. If anything, you're using your pain and turning it into power. You're alchemizing your pain and you are becoming extremely successful. So what's standing out about you is that despite what you went through, you are rising higher. You are not letting your past harden your heart. You're using your pain as fuel, and you are very successful. People look up to you. People are in adoration of you. You do have fans. You do have people that see you as a role model. You do take your position very seriously in whatever capacity that is in. And it's almost as if you're not doing this for yourself. You're doing this for other people that have experienced what you went through. You're doing this because you want to help others as well. So you embracing yourself, you want to show other people to embrace themselves also. You want to show other people that they can heal. Some of you could be like counselors, therapists, or you have that natural ability. You are a healer. So what stands out about you is that you are a healer. Some of you could be a Libra. Some of you could be a Libra, I was going to say Libra Virgo, but it's Virgo Libra cast. Some of you could be a Scorpio. Some of you could be a Leo. We've got Libra here twice. What stands out about you is that you could, or you would make a great lawyer, but you decided not to go down that route. So people find you very intelligent. When they communicate with you, they see you as someone that is very, very intelligent. And you're not as defensive as people think you will be, or as people would think you will be because of the way you look. These thoughts could be coming from people that think to themselves that if they look like you, then they will be a certain way. But because you're not that certain way, they still want to try and find a reason not to like you. All right? So what do people say about you? What's the gossip on you, pile number 2? Okay, so we've got the Queen of Cups. So people say how beautiful you are, how healing you are. I'm hearing people say that you should be on TV as well. Like your beauty is timeless. You've got a timeless beauty. Some of you, again, you like to change your hair color. So you could have like blue hair, or you could wear different hats. People also say that you're a tease as well. Like you flirt with people. Like you lead people on, which is not true. Because it's like siren, like, look, even there's a mermaid there on the card. Can you see? People say that you're very alluring, very sexy. And your touch is very healing. And people may gossip and say that you've got a unique style. And they can't compare you to anyone. Your work or your look, they can't compare your look to anyone. You are like something out of a fairy tale. I don't know why I got that. Or you look like somebody that is from some sort of fantasy like cartoon or film or something. Because I feel like you're very creative in your art and in the way that you look. And you look different from a lot of different people. You got your own unique look. So a lot of people say you got your own unique look. And a lot of people gossip and say, oh, what's she going to do next? What is he going to do next? You've got a lot of people intrigued in your life. People gossip and say that you're a sensitive soul. And you are the type of person that you don't have one night stands with. You have to marry this type of person. Or this is the type of person that would be a great spouse, would be a great lover. You understand the emotions of others. You are very empathetic, very compassionate. Some of you could be a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith. Some people gossip and say that if they were to be intimate with you, they'll get lost in you and they'll find it to be very healing. Some people gossip and say, I feel it's more feminine energy though, that you are a heartbreaker, or that they don't like you because you're flirting with their partner. This could all be in their head. The actual truth of what they are trying to convey is that they think you're going to steal their man and they're threatened by you. But they will say, oh, she's flirting. So some people may say that you're flirting and you're trying to take away their partner, even though you may not even be interested in their partner. Or for some of you, that their partner's looking at you, or their partner said something about you, so they're projecting what their partner said about you onto you. Like, how dare you be so beautiful and alluring? Three of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, people gossip and say that you have overcome a broken heart and you're looking more healed after some sort of breakup. You're looking fresh, you're looking vibrant, you're looking rejuvenated. And people are addicted to your energy. They wouldn't, I don't feel they will say that, but they will say that your energy is very calming, is what I'm picking up. Soothing, healing. So that's what I have for you. I feel like because your energy is very healing, those individuals, could be three people, three of pentacles, three females, they feel like they're mistaking that healing energy for you being manipulating. They feel like because you're very alluring. So people that are in touch with their emotions, whether it's the opposite gender or the same gender, they will be drawn to you. Or people that are, because you could attract people that are, I'm hearing like lost souls as well, or empaths or dark empaths in some cases. People are drawn to your energy, but they could see certain people, like maybe their friends being drawn to you, or their partners liking you, and maybe not liking you in that way. They just admire that you're a good person. You can think someone's a good person without wanting to sleep with them, but because they pick up on the fact that your energy is very healing, they just get angry with their partner or their friends and just assume you're doing something to lure them away, because they are as equally as intrigued as they think that their partner and their friends are. But they try to put hate on that energy and turn it into something that it's not, and try and make out that you're manipulating the energy to gain. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Pile number 2. Keep shining, keep sparkling, and glow wherever you go. Okay, I'll speak to you soon. Okay, we're going to move on to pile number 3. What is it about you that stands out to others? We've got the Magician card. Okay, Page of Pentacles. Okay, we've got Gemini, Virgo, Libra, Cancer, 9 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. That's my Capricorn card for me. And I read somewhere that it was actually Virgo energy, but I just see this as Capricorn. Ace of Pentacles, got Capricorn here twice. Oh, okay. What is it about you that stands out to others? Pile number 3. What have you been doing behind the scenes? Pile number 3. What stands out about you is that you are manipulating, is what I'm hearing. Like, people could find you to be someone that is quite self-serving and somebody that is just after their own gains. Someone that's very strategic, but strategic in a way whereby it's only going to serve self. Bit of a tongue tie there. Yeah, people, you know, what stands out about you, because we've got the 5 of Swords and the Magician card. So this is like manipulative energy. Whereby people may feel like you gossip a lot, or that you pretend you're one way but you're really not. Like, you could act like you're quiet. So what stands out about you is that people could assume that you're quiet, but there's another side to you. There's a ruthless side. There's a very ambitious side. There's nothing wrong with being ambitious, because we also got the Chariot card, which is a very self-focused card. So people, what stands out about you to others is that you're very self-focused. They could think that you're one way because they could think that you look a certain way. So that some people may feel like you look safe. Like, okay, part number 3 is a safe bet. Okay, so you may get people sleeping on you, but there's a very ambitious and ruthless side to you, and that stands out. Like you're very strategic and you don't stop until you get what you want, and you could actually use underhanded means. So if you have been doing that, people are starting to learn about this side to you. Pile number three. You know, what stands out about you is that you are contained and you could be quite territorial, and you may be very secretive in your pursuit of what you want, and you could be striving to get to the top. So some people may feel like, you know, what is standing out about you, because I'm okay, for some of you it's half half, for others of you it could be your energy. And remember, this is a life coaching channel whereby we have to be self-aware so that we can transform, so that we can heal, so that we can grow, right? And I don't want to come for anyone, and I don't want anyone trying to come for me, but I'm just basically saying that this is what is standing out. Part number three, that some people can sense that there is a ruthless side, a side to you that could be quite underhanded. And this could be due, and I'm not defending you, I'm just going to read what I see in the cards. This could be due to the fact that you have your eye on the prize and you want to get to the top of the career ladder, but it's being sensed by others, and it's being sensed in a way whereby people feel like you're throwing other people under the bus to get to what you want to get. And that's where there's a discrepancy. You know, some people, what's standing out is that some people feel like you are very focused on status and aligning with people that are in positions of power, and you're quite detached from your emotional side in some cases. Very focused and fixated on climbing to the top. Okay. What's standing out about you for some of you? Let's see. Some people could feel like you gossip a lot and that you're non-trustworthy. What's standing out about you also is that some people could feel like you're unreliable. Because you could look one way, but then when people get to know you, they may feel like are only you're only generous to those that are close to you. Like you're not an open book. What's standing out about you is that you're not a pushover. So some people may assume that because you look a certain way, they can manipulate you, but you're more intelligent than you make out to be. So some people may feel like they're fucking you, but you're actually fucking them, if that makes any sense. Four of Pentacles. What stands out about you is that you're extremely secretive as well, but people are thinking that, you know, people may not think that you are as intelligent as you actually are. Like you don't, I feel like you don't make out that you are as intelligent, and you're always 10 steps ahead to get to your goal. That's what's standing out about you. Okay, for some of you, what's standing out about you is that you may have chosen to sacrifice the family life for your career. People are seeing this for gold, for a man, a woman. Because this is like my father card, this is my mother card. The Ace of Pentacles is Capricorn to me, and Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. And Capricorn to me is like a masculine energy, and the Chariot is Cancer energy, and Cancer and Capricorn are opposing signs. So yeah, I feel like what's standing out is that some people may feel like you have, yeah, sacrificed the family life for your career. What's standing out for some of you is that you gift to your mother. You look after your mother. Your mother comes first. For some of you, you're married, you've got a wife or you've got a husband, and you're focused on building a legacy. You could have some sort of family business, because I'm picking up different energies here. Please take what resonates. Nine of Wands and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, Queen of Swords for me is Libra energy. Yeah, I feel like what stands out for you, what stands out about you in regards to other people, is that you hide your intelligence. You downplay how intelligent you really are. Or it's like yeah, you hide your intelligence. Page of Pentacles in the reverse, Four of Pentacles. Some people feel like you don't put in enough effort in regards to, yeah, what stands out about you is that you don't give yourself credit, and you don't showcase to the world as to who you really are. You hold yourself back, you censor yourself, and you've got so much talent. What stands out about some of you, because I feel like I'm picking up on different messages. So if you are any of these signs, that could be like a personal message, right? Some of you could be Capricorns, Geminis, Virgos, Libras, Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith. What stands out about you is that people may not find you to be trustworthy. They could find you to be a gossip, and people are not liking this, is what I'm picking up. So let's see what people are saying about, yeah, Five of Swords again. People find you to be very abrupt for some of you. This is Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith. But, what stands out about you is that there's something about you that people don't trust. Okay, what are people gossiping and saying about you? That you are... that you don't think before you do things. Like you just say, for some of you, I'm picking up that some people may gossip and say, okay, let me start with the Five of Swords first, because I'm getting overwhelmed looking at both cards. Some people may gossip and say that you play a lot of mind games, you're very strategic, you are manipulative, you could like to pit people up against each other, you might like to triangulate. And you could be detached from your emotions. And you like to see how your actions affect other people to give yourself some sort of power. All right, let's see. Some people are gossiping and saying that you don't care to hurt other people as long as you get what's yours. Like you're not afraid to take something away from someone else as long as it fulfills some sort of self-satisfaction. All right, Knight of Swords, sorry. People are gossiping and saying that you're not thinking clearly and you're just moving towards a situation abruptly without any clear vision as to how the outcome will be. People may gossip and say they enjoy your conversations, they find you to be a rebel, they find you to be exciting, they find you to be a nonconformist, they find you to be outspoken, but there's something about being shocked about what you're going to say, what you're going to do next. So people find you unpredictable and quite shocking in an exciting way. So that's what I have for you, pile number 3. And I feel like, I did touch upon some sort of heavier topics in your pile. And I feel like, if you feel that you're operating, because we got the Five of Swords here twice, if you feel like you're operating in this energy, right, you got to ask yourself why. You got to really ask yourself why. And what satisfaction Maybe for some of you, you've been hurt before and you want to be on the other end of, but if you've been hurt before, you got to think about how you felt when you got hurt. Why would you want to put someone else through that same torment and anguish? Why would you want to take on that energy? If you have been hurt, then it will be better to, work out that pain, maybe with a therapist, maybe, doing self healing on self, meditating, journaling about it, releasing it. That's what I'm picking up here. Because there's an energy of having not having enough. And maybe some of you have sabotaged people in regards to getting to the top of the ladder, and there is an energy here also with the Magician card that people will stand. This is what is standing out. So what is standing out is that some people may find you to be very manipulative, like a trickster, because there's something that's being exposed here whereby you could be. This is not for all of you, it's for a small few of you, but there's an energy being exposed here that you are disloyal. So even if you felt that it was hidden, it's being exposed. And people may have witnessed you doing something underhanded. Some of you could be divorced as well. Or some of you could be cut off from your emotions. And that needs to be looked at. There may have been some sort of trauma that you've experienced growing up and it still affects you to this day. You may feel like it doesn't, but it does, because if it didn't, you wouldn't be operating in this way, because there's that energy of detachment from one's emotion. I ain't got no water cards here. And it's made you not able to empathize with others and not being able to connect on an emotional level with others. So much so to the point whereby you don't understand that sometimes your actions can actually hurt others. That is for a small few of you. But for others of you, I feel as if fairly positive, but the whole reading could resonate. But if you do feel like you need therapy to discuss anything, to talk out anything, then please reach out to a therapist, journal your thoughts, get in touch with your emotions. So that's what I have for you, part number 3. I will speak to you soon. Peace out. Take care of yourself.